Gas stations are supposed to be beacons of safety on a dark highway, a place for fuel, caffeine, and a quick stretch. But sometimes, when the sun goes down and the neon lights flicker, they become the stage for things that defy logic. These are 3 terrifying gas station encounters that I simply cannot explain. Story 1. The customer with no face. I work the graveyard shift at a Shell station in rural Nevada. At 3 a.m., a black sedan pulled up. No engine sound, just silence. A man in a heavy trench coat walked in. He kept his head down, shadowed by a wide-brimmed hat. When he reached the counter to pay, he looked up, except there was nothing. No eyes, no nose, just smooth, pale skin where a face should be. I froze. He dropped a handful of old, rusted coins on the counter and walked out. When I ran to the window, the parking lot was empty. No car, no lights, just the desert wind. Story 2. The Girl in the Fridge. It was a rainy night in Oregon. I was mopping the floors when I heard a tapping sound. Tap, tap, tap. It was coming from the walk-in beer cooler. I looked through the glass and saw a little girl, maybe 6 years old, sitting on a crate inside the freezing fridge. She was wearing a summer dress, soaking wet, staring at the floor. I rushed to open the door to save her, but when the door swung open, the cooler was empty. The temperature inside was 34 degrees. There was no way out, and no footprints on the floor. Just the smell of old pond water. Story 3. The Smiling Hitchhiker. I was fueling my truck in Washington State when a guy approached me. He wasn't asking for money. He just stood there 5 feet away with the widest, most unnatural smile I've ever seen. He didn't blink. He didn't speak. He just pointed toward the dark woods behind the station. I jumped into my truck and locked the doors. As I drove away, I looked in my rearview mirror. He was running after my truck, not on 2 legs, but on all 4s, keeping pace at 40 miles per hour. That smile never left his face until he vanished into the trees. The next time you're driving late and your fuel light comes on, maybe just keep driving. Some things are better left in the dark. If you've had a strange encounter, share it in the comments. Sleep well, if you can.